MicroSurvey FieldGenius is an easy-to-use mobile data collection and survey software package for surveyors, engineers, and contractors. FieldGenius can connect to and control total stations and GNSS equipment from all popular manufacturers, and it supports a large number of handheld field devices. Zoom controls along the top let you focus on the areas that are important to you. Instrument control tools are available to you right from the map screen, such as the different measurement modes you may be using for total station work. To measure, simply press the measure button. Along the bottom is your Linework control tools and a main menu that allows you to get to the tools that you need to get your work done. As you can see, FieldGenius includes beautiful icons on all its buttons. And FieldGenius has one of the most modern survey interfaces of any data collection software package in the market today. When you're surveying with FieldGenius, your instrument controls, in this case instrument controls for a robotic instrument, are available right at your fingertips right in the map screen. Along the top is your search button. You'll see we're currently locked on a prism, which is indicated by the lock icon. If you need to get into the settings for your instrument, you can just click the instrument settings button, which displays a organized menu of settings you can change for your instrument. Your measurement modes that you can choose are available to you directly from the instrument toolbar. We're currently set to side shot mode. Target heights can be changed directly from the same toolbar, and as well as your EDM modes, and we're currently set to use a prism. When you're ready to take a measurement, just make sure you have the correct code set, which you can also change after you take the measurement. In this case, we're going to store a point named hub, and we're going to press the measure button and store that point. As you can see here, I could change the target height, or the description here if I needed to. In this case, we're just going to store it. You can switch to a side shot mode that won't prompt you for changes after the point is measured. And we're going to shoot two corners on a building. As you can see, our Linework toggle has been automatically enabled for us. And we're ready to shoot the next point. I'm going to sight that point, and I'm going to switch to reflectorless mode, and we're going to press measure, and there's our first shot. We're going to sight the other corner and take the next shot, and what you'll see here is FieldGenius has automatically connected those points for us automatically with a line, and that's because we told FieldGenius to do that by enabling this button. Now that we've disabled it, any other points we shoot won't be connected. If we didn't want that to happen and we actually did want the points connected, you just turn the toggle back on. And doing Linework in FieldGenius is that easy. All of the points in Linework in FieldGenius can be selected, which will open up specific toolbars. And we call this tap and survey. If we tap on this line between 471 and 472, a line toolbar appears. And on this toolbar, you can delete line work and create new line work if needed. You can info the line to get an inverse. You could stake that line out if you needed to. And just like lines, you can also pick on points. You could edit the point's description or delete the point altogether. You could compute an offset to an existing line if needed by using the distance offset routine, or you could stake that point just by pressing the stake icon, which will take you immediately into the stake routine. If we go back to the building, and to show you some more tap and survey functionality, I'm going to tap on the line between 471 and 472, and we're going to pick the pencil command, And what I want to do is continue the line work. But instead of shooting these other corners, which I can't because I can't shoot through walls, what I'm going to do is inverse between 471 and 472 because the distance of all four walls is the same. And it's just a small building. It's a utility building. And what I can do now is just continue around here. And then to close this off back to the start, we're just going to use this button. And you'll see our utility building is now complete. FieldGenius has powerful calculating tools and a powerful point database. If we look at the point database, you'll see that there's icons coded for each point, and the icons help you identify points in your project, such as your backside point, points you've measured. And if we scroll near the end here, you can even see points you've calculated. These points can be highlighted, and you can perform a rotate, a translate, or scale on the points you've highlighted, or a local transformation. If you wanted to see those points in your drawing, you could just highlight the ones you want and go to the map view. And you're going to see FieldGenius here has highlighted those points for us. If we look at the calculation menu, you'll see there's a lot of routines available to help you compute anything you need. If we wanted to inverse between some points, you just start the inverse command. Let's zoom into an area that's got some points. And just start picking on the points, and you'll see FieldGenius will give you the inverses here directly on the inverse toolbar. If you wanted to see more info, just press the info button. We'll show you more info. And if you've got a scale factor entered for your project, if you're doing GPS work, we'll also show you the inverse for your ground and grid distances. Using a GNSS receiver with FieldGenius is really easy. Once you're connected, you'll see the instrument toolbar along the right side of your map screen. To view or change any settings for your receiver, just press the settings button. Your DOP values can be toggled right here. You can always view a satellite plot. On your measure button, your current solution type is always displayed. And if we open the observation toolbar, you can view the current GPS position, the coordinate that's being computed. In this case, we've localized into an assumed system. That's why the coordinates are so small. Your RMS values. And this toolbar can be open and closed as needed. Just like a robotic total station or a regular total station, your current position is always displayed in the map screen. The hollow triangle indicates that we're not moving. But if we take a few steps forward and a few steps back, you'll see FieldGenius will show us the direction of travel. And just like in the previous movie with the robotic total station when we staked a point, the same thing applies to GPS work. You can just click your point or a line, immediately stake it. FieldGenius will tell you how much you need to move to get to that point, and if we walk towards it, and just fine-tune our position. FieldGenius lets us know when we're within tolerance when you see everything in green.